Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Talking Sports at Nissan of Cool Springs. I am your pal Hubie, that's right, Paul Huber, and
Eric Fallati.
That's right, Eric is our whiz-bang, he knows it all. I tell you, if he's heard about it, he knows about it. So, but we do like to have some fun talking sports here. So Eric, let's kick it off. Let's talk about the World Series. The Dodgers and the Houston Astros are tied up 3-3. What do you think of this series?
It's been one of the best series I've ever watched. I think Joe Buck and John Smoltz should be happy to be the announcers of these series because it has been a barn burner to this point. I mean, tonight is all down to one game. Game 7, winner take all, and you could not ask for a better scenario. The two best words in sports are Game 7. And we got it tonight. I can't wait to see who ends up taking home the World Series trophy.
Well, you know what? We've had so many side stories. Jose Altuve, obviously a great player for the Houston Astros.
Yes.
You've got Justin Verlander, and you've got, for the Dodgers, you've got Clayton Kershaw.
Yes.
But in Game 7 tonight, Yu Darvish is getting the call. He's the scheduled starter for tonight. What do you think?
I think he's going to have to be on his A game, and if he is on his A game, they win. But I think tonight is going to be fun to watch either way. I mean, if tonight's game is anything close to what Game 5 on Sunday night was like, we're in for a real treat. That was one of the greatest World Series games I've ever watched. And if Darvish is on his game tonight, we're going to have a fun game to watch. I cannot wait. It's going to be a really fun night in L.A.
Absolutely. Well, I think the two of the defining things that have happened in this series was, number one, is the ability for each team to come back from deficit.
Yes.
It wasn't quite on display last night, but in Game 5, that was amazing. I went to bed, it was after 11 o'clock, way past my bedtime, and the score was 8-7, and then they both ended up scoring 5 more runs. They scored 10 runs between them in 2 innings. So
going on to bed.
Now, the other thing that has not been talked about in this series, and I think that the umpires have done an amazing job. They're getting the close calls right, and there haven't been a bunch of calls that have been turned over by instant replay.
And you got to like that. I mean, you always like to see a fun World Series, but what you'd like to see on top of that is a fun World Series without any controversial calls making a difference in the end. And to this point, it's been fair game for both teams. Not many people realize this, but I think George Springer has made a big difference for the Astros. He's hit 3 home runs in this World Series already. He's been a vital part of their offense.
Absolutely.
So I think Springer is a big reason the Astros have gotten to this point. And I will say this, if the Astros do get it done tonight, after what the city of Houston went through with Hurricane Harvey, it would be such a huge boost for that city to enjoy a championship right now. And we'll see what happens.
And then conversely, if the Dodgers were to win Game 7 tonight, they can stop hearing about it's been since 1988 when they won a World Series.
And then maybe they'll talk about somebody other than Kirk Gibson.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, all right, let's move on. A little NFL. Right now, the Titans are tied for first in the AFC South after the bye, so they got to heal up and get a few players healthy. And so what's your rundown on that?
Well, first and foremost, I'm glad to see the Titans in first place. I just hope they're still in first place at the end of December. I want to see them in the playoffs. And I agree. I don't think the bye week could have come at a better time because they were coming off a very, very difficult win against the Browns. I know a win is a win, but we had to earn that win against one of the lower teams in the league. You got to give the Browns credit. They gave it everything they had, but we got the win.
That's right.
We got the bye week when we needed it, and I think it was really beneficial for Marcus Mariota because he did really well in that Monday night game against the Colts. He looked good in the pocket. But we need him to be at full strength passing and be at full strength running when called upon to run. I think the bye week enabled him to heal that hamstring up, and he says that he's in good shape. He feels great. So when we go out there and take the field against the Ravens this coming Sunday, I think that could be a stretch run towards the division title and the playoffs if they just stay healthy and keep playing.
Well, the only thing I have to add to that, Eric, is that the red zone offense has got to get better. We are piling up tons of yards, but we're coming away with scores 3 points at a time.
And give Ron Suckup credit. He's come through in the clutch.
He's been tremendous.
He has been tremendous. And you'd much rather see him kicking PATs after touchdowns. But when he's called on to kick 3-pointers, he's been clutch. And we need to help him out by getting the ball in the end zone more often. And I think we will. I think our best football is ahead of us.
Yeah, we got to make sure his leg doesn't get tired from kicking field goals.
Exactly. So.
All right, so finally, we're gonna keep things moving rapid pace here. The Predators are off to less than a great start, but it's very early in the season. Mm-hmm. They are 5-4-2 right now, and they've played some really good hockey, and they've played some really bad hockey.
They've been sort of back and forth, haven't they?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So there's not a lot more that we can say about that. Often, as Pekka Rinne goes, the Predators go.
Right.
And this year, we may see him get a little less ice time. Would you agree with that?
I do, because Pekka was clutch last year. When we made that miraculous run to the Stanley Cup Finals, I think it'd be a massive understatement to say that he was a big reason we made it that far. And he's always been a big part of our success since we've had him. This year, it is early, like you said, but the Predators now have had that experience of being on the ice for the Stanley Cup Finals. They know what it takes to get there. It's early, but if they can just keep that same positive momentum the entire season and just play it one night at a time, one game at a time, there's no reason they can't make another run like that. So I'm optimistic.
Absolutely. It's far too early in the season to panic, and let's give things a chance. We do have a lot more young players after the personnel changes. We have young players getting more ice time, and I know that once the coaching staff adjusts, that I think that the Predators are going to be just fine.
I do. I see another playoff season happening this year. I really do. That's the goal.
That's right. Well, hey, Eric, I got something just completely out of the blue for you.
Let's hear it.
Did you know that we offer lifetime warranties on most of our vehicles?
Yes, I heard about that. Can you expand more? Let's hear more about that.
Well, actually, it's really neat because with the exception of the Leaf and the GTR, every single other new vehicle that we sell comes with a lifetime limited powertrain warranty. And as long as you just do your scheduled maintenance, it's unlimited mileage and unlimited years. Plus, we offer that same coverage for about 3/4 of our pre-owned units as well. We cover all the Asian brands. We cover we cover Honda, we cover Toyota, we cover Nissan, and so we cover those brands. There are some exclusions, but about 3/4 of our pre-owned inventory comes with that lifetime warranty, Eric.
Well, you can't beat that deal with a stick, and we'd like to encourage you to come take advantage of that. Come see us at Nissan of Cool Springs. We'd be glad to work you out a deal. We got friendly customer service here. You will not regret visiting us. We'd love to see you come see us.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Eric. Well, anyway, that's it for today. We got about 10 minutes in, Eric. It's great talking sports with you as always.
As always, you bet.
And once again, I'm Hubie.
And I'm Eric Fallati.
And we're talking sports here at Nissan of Cool Springs. Thanks for catching up with us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Enjoy Game 7 of the World Series tonight.
Go Dodgers.
Go Astros.
Bye, guys.
Have a great day.